All right, let me just tell everybody what's
Food for
going on here,
Shawnee's
right?
food.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, these are flying. These are flying, and you need to get yours before they're gone, and they're about to be gone. So I already knew this was going to be a hit. I'm going to take
that
my
black
TSV
dress on
sweater
you,
off.
darling. That looks like a
It's,
sketch of mine, right? Like every sketch I do.
yes.
By the way, that also looks like this painting. I'm not going to tell you about it. Go on. I'll tell you
fine.
about it later. A friend of mine painted his wife in this dress, and it's a gorgeous painting.
This is brand new right now, okay? No one's seen it on the day. It is only being presented and launched right now.
Amazing.
It's, by the way, a stretch knit. So if you're like, Sean, I don't wear dry clean only, I don't wear wovens, I'm just not, I don't want to dress with a zipper. It slips over your head. It's cotton modal span. It washes probably in your kitchen sink. Boat neckline, so stretchy, I'm in a small.
It washes in your kitchen sink. It also washes in your washing
I mean, it does. I'm just saying, like, if you had to, like, that's how
I'm kidding. Yeah, if you were
grotesquely
desperate to
simple
wash
it is. And it is only that price on your screen, $46. It's normally with tax and shipping over $60 for the next 40 minutes, okay? Here are your choices, because you're choosing not only which one here, but also length. Do you want regular, petite, or tall? And that easy pay is going away at the end of the day, too. The price going up at the end of the day. How many do we have? Not many. And guess what? When they're gone, that's it.
How is that possible? If I were the person, like, running the show, I would buy a lot of these. Okay, this is an incredible
blue
piece.
floral.
Oh,
blue floral, okay?
What a pretty
cotton
floral that
modal
is.
span.
That is such a pretty
Two ditzy confetti florals. There's a blue confetti.
Beautiful.
We'll get to the next one in a second.
I love that. Oh,
don't you love this? The pink floral?
I
know.
I love it.
I know. Black confetti.
Darling, that black confetti dress.
I know.
Just a little, we used to call these like a shaker. It's like a shaker, right? Like, that's like a cocktail shaker.
Yeah.
That's what this dress is. Yeah, right? Would you call this a shaker?
For sure. And
cocktail shaker,
the black, which...
I mean,
you're going to have to, you give your rundown of like the shape and the modern update to the little black dress, because I am obsessed with the length and I'm obsessed with the straps. Okay, go.
Audrey Hepburn in every single appearance she ever had, like Jackie Kennedy in every single thing she ever did, my mother in like the 1960s, right? It's such a good dress. And just the line of it and just the sensitivity to it, the neckline, that beautiful armhole. Listen, it's a great, great, great piece. And what about like starting your layering instead of with like a shell? Why not a little shell dress? Like, what's easier than that? And please, please consider the Today's Special Value cardigan over this dress, because that is how it was conceived. Or any cardigan, or any Chanel jacket, or any jean jacket, or any leather jacket, or any other sort of like, you know, I don't know what, like a hoodie or something, right? It is so, so, so chic. Whether you go totally kind of soigné and put together, like, I can't tell who that is. Who is
Amy.
That? Is that Ellen? Oh, it's
Amy. Yeah.
Hi, Ames. What's going on?
Do you have a
How
pet
are you,
name for Amy?
Well, I would maybe, you know what? Because I call Amy Strand Damie, but I can't call you Damie, but that's always what I call like people whose names are Amy. But give me a second, okay? Give me a minute.
Okay.
I'm just thinking like, I'm saying like either go completely like finished and soigné like Amy, right? Or like then go, you could funk this up with like some galoshes. I mean that, you know? Like you could funk this up with like some really
1000%. Welly boots?
You know, like welly boots or fry boots or something like that, or motorcycle boots, or like some kind of gorgeous like motorcycle jacket and I don't know what, like flip-flops. I mean, there's a million ways you could go with this dress. Either
or
be like elegant with it.
The cutest like Converse sneakers.
Oh, yes.
Or like you're about to see this dress paired with a little Isaac suede loafer, which I just think is so chic. I mean, it's a stretch knit t-shirt dress that will become your go-to for a tea party, for a baby shower, for a something, for a work, and then also for a flip-flop on the beach on a Friday night.
Over your swimsuit, exactly. And by the way, $46.90. Like really, I feel like that's
Black is last call. All choices.
Of course it is.
Regular,
No,
petite,
stop.
and tall.
I knew it.
Last call.
The other thing.
Wait, can I just say real quick? And that is frightening.
The black ditzy. The black ditzy.
Yeah, okay, fine. Because there are no more. There is literally no.
How does that work?
All I know is this is one order of the year, which is just such a hot bummer because the thing is people are still wearing like thick, chunky turtlenecks right now because it's technically winter. By the time you're even going to want to wear this and wear it, it'll be sold out and you won't see it till 2024. Bye.
Or darling, wear this under a thick, bulky turtleneck.
Oh, that's
how
cute.
chic is that? Wear this with like a riding boot and a big kind of grandpa.
If you can't get black, get black confetti.
How gorgeous is that? I feel like doing that. I want to do that sketch. Like this dress, right? In any of these prints, like that little ditzy or the blue ditzy with like a wonderful, like chunky cardigan or something like that, or a big kind of like a Sherpa hoodie or something like that with, I don't know, with riding boots. I mean, forget about it. That is
we're busy on the phone lines.
idea.
Also, 4X, last call, in some of these inseams and colors. 5X, I mean, they're always the ones, the smaller and the larger sizes are the first to go. Looks like petites are selling out like just craziness. And then my producer Frank is giving me an update as we speak. Brand new right now, cotton modal span. You're looking at the larger florals, which are just called pink floral. And then there's one called blue floral.
I'm so crazy about that floral.
Then you're seeing on Jacinthe. Jacinthe, by the way, is 5'9", and she's wearing this dress in a medium. Jacinthe is wearing the blue confetti. And then, of course, I'm in the black, but I'm being told again, it's last call. It's literally selling out as we speak. Check out of your cart, get to QVC.com. No more of these coming back. And then there's also a black confetti, which we talked about. You'll notice, too, all the colors in these go back to the TSV.
Major.
All right, Frank, how many? I'm sorry, how many, my friend? Yes. Okay, we have over 4,000 spoken for. Isaac, so can you talk about, don't laugh at me, but it's funny, I was shopping for a dress for something and I was going outside QVC to like designer retail. And when you look at the column of dress descriptions, like bodycon, shift, shirt, blah, tea party, da-da-da. And like some of these descriptors, I don't even know what they are. And the funny thing is I've never understood, what is a shift dress? What is that?
A shift, I would refer to this as a shift because a shift it follows the line of the body, but it doesn't squeeze in any particular spot.
Okay.
It's not tight in the hips, it's not tight in the waist, it's not really so tight in the bust. If anything, it fits the bust, it's easy through the waist, and just it eases down. That's what a shift is, right? That means as you move, it moves, right? Whereas like a sheath is tight.
Yes, okay.
A sheath is tight.
All right.
Yeah, a sheath is like what surrounds a sword, right? When you put your sword in the sheath, so it fits like a glove, right? That's what a sheath is.
I got it.
A shift
is this
a shift and a sheath?
Well, I think this is so dynamite. I think it's dynamite with your TSV sweater for sure.
Jackie Kennedy. Like I have two words, Jackie Kennedy. I'm finished, you know. And by the way, in these wonderful prints, in that little on Cynthia, right? That's my name for Jacinthe, because you know what?
What's your name for Jacynthia?
I call her Jacinthe or Jacynthia. Yes, exactly. Or just Cynthia. Just Cynthia.
Oh,
that's what I just call her, Just Cynthia. Yeah. But Just Cynthia, right, is wearing it in that gorgeous, it's like a little, I would call it like a little foulard or like a Liberty of London or whatever. It's so proprietary. It's so chic. It feels so easy, right? Because the thing is, it stretches so much and it's got that beefy knit that will totally keep you covered, you know? Like you don't have to worry about like panty lines or anything. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Like seeing little bits of lace, panty lines. You don't have to worry about panty lines, okay? Because it's not that like tight thing on your butt, okay? It's easy and it's gorgeous. It's
all right, so I have some concerning updates. Concerning if you love this, but you're still waiting on the phones for an operator to take your call. We started with over 7,000. My black is sold out in every inseam.
Oh no!
Regular, petite, and tall.
You're just making that up now.
Now, if you don't know what to do now that this is gone and you're like, oh, I wanted the black, I would get the black confetti, but we don't want to get stuck there for a second. Amy's pink floral, fewer than 500 to go around. And her pink floral that matches back perfectly to the TSV Cardi Also, there's a blue floral. Can you describe, with 700 of these remaining in regular, petite, and tall, how would you describe this blue and these shades?
You know what? There's something like, well, it's definitely like a tealish kind of peacocky kind of blue. And then there's a beautiful kind of and by the way, this with the Island Breeze
I thought so
special
too,
value, or the black today special, just a little black sweater over the green. I mean, it's so chic. I love that big print. It gives me like sort of vintage, like 1950s English kind of country. I just think it's so pretty. You know, it's almost like that English wallpaper from like the 1950s. It's so good. And I love the scale of it.
Can you remind everybody on Jacynthia, because she's in the blue confetti, there's also a black confetti. In the blue confetti, we have 700 remaining. In the black, in a second, we have hardly any. It's last call. But can you explain, when we say confetti, like it's just these little geo spots. It's not supposed to be like a ditzy floral, correct?
No, well, I mean, that's the thing about it. You can interpret that the way you want it. I do see that as like a tiny little floral.
Okay.
Like it's almost like pointillist, like a pointillist kind of idea where you're just getting like, it's like, you know, like little hot spots of green, little hot spots of teal, little hot spots of blue, you know? I just think it's the greatest. The movement on it is very subtle. And also it's as close to a solid. Like sometimes people look for these, you know, these, what are they called? Like, you know, monochromatic-ish, like that confetti, the black confetti.
Yeah, like a print, no print, yeah.
So good.
Can I ask you something?
No print. Yeah,
I also have the dog video ready, so we got it all going on.
It's not a video. It's
no, I'm sorry, whatever
like
picture.
My Georgie,
simmer, fine
Georgie,
picture. Here, look.
Wait till you see this face, darling.
Wait till you see.
Wait till you see the face on this boy. Excuse me, really? The
How
face?
old is he?
The ears. He's not yet a year. He's like, how old is Georgie? We got him in August, and he was 4 months.
And where did we get him?
April, May, June, July, August, September, October,
rescue,
November,
of course.
December,
He was
January.
a rescue.
He was a rescue from a place called Gimme Shelter.
Right.
In Long
Okay.
Island,
Yep. You got it.
Incredible. They, darling, go to gimmeshelter.com. They have the cutest, and they rescue dogs every single day. I just love them.
So there's that, and then I got to tell everybody, or actually ask you. The length on this, you know, a lot of times, forgive me, but like right now, midi is really trendy, or above the knee, right? Which is fine. I enjoy an above the knee, right?
Absolutely. Yes,
but
me
this
too,
is
me too,
very
me too.
fresh, because it's
you
almost
know,
beneath the knee, but at the knee, but not.
It's that Chanel thing where she couldn't stand to see the kneecap, so she covered the kneecap.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she didn't like the knee, so she just covered it.
Oh,
and
really?
I think it's so chic.
Interesting.
I mean, honestly, I like a knee. I will look at a knee. I also like to cover the knee, like right to the mid-calf. But Madame Chanel, or Mademoiselle Chanel, we should say, liked to just cover the knee, which was the sickest thing in the world. But she was wrong. She wasn't wrong, you know.
Did she think it was an unattractive part of the body? Was that?
Yes. I mean, that's crazy to say, but, you know, that's what she thought. Crazy people, right? Crazy people, crazy geniuses.
No, I mean, it's not, you know, I can think of more attractive parts of the body than a knee. I can think of less attractive.
If you're doing, but the thing is, the influential idea there is that if you're doing a knee-length dress, to do it a little bit longer is that much more elongating. So suddenly, like, everybody looks just a little bit longer. So instead of showing your kneecap, right, you're looking a little bit longer, and it's a very it's a knowing thing, you know. It's a knowing thing. It's not a trendy thing. It's like that thing that you have all the time. You know that, like, you have this dress that's cut in and has that beautiful kind of bateau neckline.
Can you explain that?
Sheath cut.
Okay, wait. I have an update. So we only have, out of the 7,000 we started with, 1,800 to go around. Black solid is gone.
Knew it.
This is all we've got. Oh, I should take this away. This is all we've got, which are these confetti and big bold florals. They're all a cotton standby modal span. Stretch knit at or just beneath the knee. Perfect boat neckline, which I think totally modernizes this dress. And then what I was going to say is you put bust darts in.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that is the way to do it. Even in a knit, it just kind of controls the grain of the knit. So the grain of the knit is not out of control. and you get that beautiful, you don't get like a lot of, sometimes if you do without the bust start, you can do it, but you get bubbling and rippling, and it's not the prettiest line, you know?